The other day, I heard someone say that control is an illusion. And when I heard that, I didn't really know how to feel about that. But then I sat with it for a little while because I was like, you know what? I believe that. I believe that control is an illusion that is stemmed from the ego, right? Here's what I know: a lot of us are tired. We're tired because we've been carrying things that's not ours to carry. And when I think about control being an illusion, I believe that's one of the things that many of us carry that we don't realize that we're carrying it. And because of it, it's keeping us stuck. And when I say control, I mean the word control. Like we're carrying the outcome, we're trying to control the outcome of situations, right? Whether those situations are things that happen with people, whether it's situations of things that happen in life, with our jobs, with our children, or whatever. We're trying to control the outcome of it. And so because we're trying to control the outcome of it, we're carrying that load which is affecting us because at the end of the day it's all a freaking illusion. Here's what I know. God would allow you to level out on whichever level in life you want to be at. So if you want to be that person that's living in a cardboard box on Skid Row, he'll let you be there. If you want to be the person that's rich and living your best life and you, then he'll let you be there. But the thing about it is you got to do your part. And so unfortunately and fortunately, when we do our part and the outcome doesn't align with what we think it is, in our minds, there was something that went wrong. But what that is us attached to outcome. And when you think about outcome, which is based in control, it's one of those things that if you want to suffer more in life, then we're attached to outcomes that's not ours, right? Because the control of it all or the theory of it all is like, okay. So I say all that to say that this, why do we do that? Why do we continue to hold on to things that's not ours? To include control, right? Where do we learn that from? Because all we do is put ourselves in this bondage, in this illusion, in this wheel that tells us that if we don't meet these particular things by this time, because we think we control everything, then we're failures. And where did that come from? How do we pick that up? Because I want to know. Because I too myself suffer from things like that. In my mind, I am to control everything. But I know at the end of the day, I don't control nothing. But I still have to ask myself, but am I moving the things that I'm supposed to move? Am I positioning myself the way I'm supposed to position myself? And so when you think about control, when you think about things like that, you have to ask yourself, are you aligned? Because see, if you're not aligned with what's yours and what it is that you're supposed to get in this life, then it doesn't matter about your illusions, about how you feel you're controlling stuff. None of that matters if you're not aligned. And so instead of carrying the burden or the idea that we control things, let's start with asking ourselves, are we aligned with the things that we desire? Because here's the thing, no matter how much control is illusion, are you ready to be that version of you that when that thing that you're praying for comes up, are you that person that can receive it? That's all you can control. You can't control when that thing comes to you. You can't control how you get it. You can't control who gives it to you. You can't control how long it takes to get there. You can't control any of that. But what you can control is will you be ready, able, and capable to receive the thing that you've been asking for, that you desire, that you feel like you've been controlling yourself, aligning yourself up with, and you've been making these moves in life. Are you ready? And that's something you have to ask yourself. Only you know that. So I don't know who this message is for, but I know it's for somebody because they told me to tell y'all. Be ready. So you ain't got to get ready. Because see, you want control, but what you want is for you to be disciplined in order to get the thing that you desire. And that takes alignment. And as long as you align, don't worry about the control part because it's going to come. But you have to be ready. So I don't know who this is for, but I know this is for somebody because they told me to tell y'all. Bye.